Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. So just got a quick update today. Got some nice things in bloom there, but mainly it's about an order that has just come in today from Orchibias. They specialise in phaleonopsis. I've got a few phaleonopsis in bloom here. These are not part of the delivery, but just to whet your appetite. So yeah, got a tiny little package over here, and we're going to open it up and take a look. Well, they don't take up much space, do they? So just 4 plants this time, and they're little ones by the look of it. So yeah, let's see what's inside. Before I forget to mention, so this company, Orchibias, also known as Orchids for Europe, they specialise in phaleonopsis, and every year they do 1 or 2 imports from Taiwan, so you can do a pre-order. So I've got a few plants on pre-order, and they've now been delivered. And this first one here is a phaleonopsis equestris. So I've already got a phaleonopsis equestris, the cerulean form, but I really like it a lot, so I thought it would be fun to get some different colour forms. And this is the standard pink form. Right, and this next one is phaleonopsis violacea indigo. So this one is quite closely related to Bellina, and the indigo colour form is a very intensely coloured flower, really beautiful, intense violet purple type of tone. And yeah, so this does grow large leaves. This is still a juvenile plant, but you can see it's already got a flowering spike on it, so they can flower already while they're quite small plants. And actually I do have another little phaleonopsis violacea here. Let's take a look if we can find it. Just put it somewhere else here. Yeah, so this one I got from Schroeter, and this is the also violacea cerulean. So you can see that's a fair bit smaller. It's already grown this leaf in the couple of months that I had it, so it's growing pretty well. And then this is the indigo colour form. So the indigo colour form and the cerulean colour form. So yeah, that should be nice. But these ones don't generally seem to be that floriferous. They only have 1 or a handful of flowers on them at any given time. 1 or 2 I think is fairly standard. So yeah, but the individual flowers themselves are very beautiful. This next one is phaleonopsis schilleriana. Summer is the name of the clone. This is a very intensely coloured clone, if the photos are to be believed. But this is quite a small plant. I was expecting something larger. So that's a little bit disappointing that it's so small, but hopefully it will make up for it when it finally gets to flowering size by having very beautiful flowers, I suppose. This species is also valued for the beautiful foliage as well, which you can see this one has quite nice foliage markings. And this is one of the parent species of bronze maiden, I believe, which I've also got. Now I know a few other people out there have got it as well. And sometimes these markings come through in the hybrids as well. But yeah, it's really nice that it can be appreciated also when not in bloom, which is not something which you can say for all of the phaleonopsis. Okay, and this last one is the cerulean colour form of phaleonopsis ludermanniana. So this is also a rather small plant, but the cerulean form is pretty hard to find, I would say, for ludermanniana. But we can hold this up against the other ludermannia which I've got to compare. You can see it's quite a small plant in comparison, but what a beautiful flower that is. And in the cerulean form it's quite different again. So yeah, I thought this plant is growing so well. I'll give the cerulean a try. Sometimes These ceruleas and albas can be more difficult to grow, but hopefully not. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so in case you're wondering what this one here is, well, it's labelled as Speciosa brick red, but I don't think it's brick red anyway. Might be Tetraspis, but what the difference is between Tetraspis and Speciosa, I haven't really been able to figure out. Perhaps if you know, you can tell me. But really beautiful, the colour combinations on that, and I just think it's really amazing. The other one that I've got in bloom at the moment, I showed this last time as well. This is Amber Queen, Cattleya Amber Queen, so it's got more flowers open now. And on 3 spikes. It's interesting how the colouring changes as the flower has been open for longer. Really nice lip detail there, but the petals they fade to a light pink colour. Open up more of a greenish yellow, so these ones have been open for several days now. Starting to fade to the pinkish colour. But yeah, the detail on the lip is really cool, and each flower is unique in the details on the lip. This is another one which has just opened up. It's Maxillaria gallichroma. I've had it for a long time, only 1 flower this year. It's fragrant, pretty easy to grow. I repotted it. I split it up a couple of years ago, and it's kind of wasn't too happy about it. So it hasn't been doing as well since then, but I think it's starting to come good. I'm hoping this year it's going to do a bit better. But quite an interesting flower on this one. The other one which is opening up at the moment is this Rhinanthera monachica. It's very gloomy in here at the moment, so I will show this in another video when it's fully opened. But yeah, really excited to have this one opening up. This is the first flowering on this plant, which I think I've had for a couple of years. I thought it would flower sooner. It's a pretty good size for a Rhinanthera monachica, and they can flower when they're smaller than this, but it has exceeded itself by putting out a very good sized spike with 3 branches on the inflorescence. So yeah, really happy with that. Well, that's about all I've got time for this week, so yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon.